Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Wednesday, October 14th, 2015. After a reported 9 million people playtested the Star Wars Battlefront beta, our top story is actually about a feature going to be left out of Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront for PC will not contain an in-game voice chat feature, and I really couldn't tell you why. Here's what I can tell you. The Xbox One and PS4 versions will both have a built-in party system for in-game chat. EA tweeted that you can choose your favorite third-party software to communicate with your friends on PC. You hear that? We get to choose! Oh boy! So please tell me our choices in software that will automatically put me in a game with people on my side in just my instance in Battlefront. There aren't any. An in-game chat feature would be great. Sorry, but also when initially asked, the question was, can we chat with other players on our team? And you're not always going to be playing with this game with your friends. You sure as hell aren't going to have time to be giving all the other players the address to either your TeamSpeak or Ventrilo or whatever in hopes that somebody may join, and then there's a whole other plethora of problems that comes along with if somebody does join. Some of us like to play these games by ourselves, and some of us like to actually use the in-game chat instead of having to type everything out. It's how I played Dirty Bomb. It was really nice to just have to hold down the X button and have push-to-talk. People could coordinate a lot easier. So I hope they surprise PC players with this feature at launch, but I doubt they will, and I also doubt it will be the sole reason it makes or breaks somebody's purchase on Battlefront. Remember, it launches on November 17th. The recent 2.0 update for Destiny is giving some gamers trouble and forcing them to download 18 gigabytes of data. While Sony says that this is not actually the case for everyone, and while because it does say 18 gigabytes of data, you're really only downloading a small patch, and that can happen really depending on how the patch is implemented. Generally, if they hurry it out the door, these things aren't really accounted for. But some players are actually having issues, such as the patch showing up as version 1.17, and others receiving a corrupted data message. Further noting that if you're receiving the corrupted data message, stop your download, clear your system's cache, and then restart your download. It seems to be a luck of the draw though, so be prepared. 18 gigabytes on a PS4 can take a couple of hours, and Bungie says that they're continuing working on a solution for this problem. Last week I reported on a game called Home Free, a game where you play as a dog where you have to survive in the city. After the game met its Kickstarter goal in about a week and is currently sitting at 70,000 of 50,000, so way beyond it, with 16 days left to go, the game is definitely coming. And with only an initial PC release, I had hoped it would be coming to console. Well, good news. It has been announced for PS4. If you had backed the game for $15, you will receive a copy of the game for PC upon launch. But if you choose to contribute $5 more, you will also receive a digital copy on PS4 as well. The game is set to be out next fall, and I'm almost positive that Xbox players will have this one too. I hope so, because more gamers playing more games is better. A really quick one. There's a rumor that the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD Remake is coming for Nintendo Wii U. Hackers have found a listing in Nintendo's servers for the remake, and previously Nintendo has said that they have tried out HD versions of both Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. So again, these are rumors spread by hackers, but a 1080p Twilight Princess would be really, really awesome. Many gamers, including myself, regard it as the best looking Zelda. Finally for today, I like Mike Ybarra. I think I'm in love with him. He works for Xbox, and last week he said that controller remapping was coming to Xbox One. Plain and simple. When it was coming, though, he would let us know. Yesterday, he said an hour before its release that a new NXOE would be coming at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that controller remapping would be included for all controllers. He also tweeted that you would now have the ability to share pictures of the achievements you receive, and he also showed you how to get an animated avatar. I love this man. He's straight to the point, he's very clear, very specific, and can he please replace Phil Spencer? Please. Moving on. The update also brings fixes for a bunch of things like screen dimming, the media app should no longer freeze, fixed issues with live TV, as well as fixed issues with encountering a black screen upon startup. The home screen will now also no longer flicker when you're installing a game off of a disc. For a complete list of changes, see the description down below for a link. On to tomorrow's game releases. For PC, we have Downwell, Xenohall, Relive, Lands of Hope Redemption, Leucadian Chronicles, Skyscrapers, Rump, It's a Jumpin' Rump, Human Resource Machine, and Mushroom 11. For PlayStation 4, we have Arcade Archives, Crazy Climber 2. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And my wife told me to stop playing Pokemon because it was childish. I started thrashing and said, "You don't have enough badges to control me!"